3 years ago, we had our first official member. I would say someone that came in off the street, just saw the sign in the window, and tried a few sessions in like March 2022. 2023, March 2023, and then April they committed. So I would say he was the first one, and then we had a few that came and left. They would do maybe 6 months and then left, and then about 2 years ago we had like an influx of people, and out of that influx of people we've had like a good core that have stayed, that train 3, 4, 5 times a week. Those people are like the foundation of who we are today.
So I think I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a post about a free trial, and I booked it, and then I came through.
So I actually signed up to like a white collar boxing, and then I did boxing for like 8 weeks, and then like obviously I saw like the sessions going on as well, and then I was like I do really enjoy this. So I literally straight after I did like my fight for the boxing, I started this.
I've been with the people at Top Tier, the owner of the gym, Mark. I've been with him for the best part of like 12 years. He's been a key figure in my life. So when he was opening the gym, it just made sense.
The people here, like I've been to like other gyms as well, but like I don't know, I just like this felt very homely.
Well, initially I thought it was obviously very tough. Obviously being unfit at the time, it was quite, it's not necessarily difficult, but it was interesting. It was a good challenge just getting into the groove of training. So I found it quite exciting, to be honest.
I'm always here. So I would finish work at 5 o'clock, straight here, and then I'm here till like 10 every single day. Sometimes 7 days a week, I'm here.
Mondays, best day of the week. We come in, we get our sparring done. We get a nice pad session. Start the hardest day of the week with the hardest session. We go home, nice and rejuvenated, relaxed.
I prefer the sparring because I get to like perform.
Thursday's cardio, Wednesday's cardio as well.
The Fridays are a bit more of a chilled, kind of rounding off the week, mixture of kind of everything. So yeah, it's good.
It's very chill. Like it's not like a typical fight gym. Like you can be a beginner and you'll have a great time.
It's a great place to be, great vibe. I think most of us are super friendly anyway, so we tend to like build connections quickly.
Like, I've had people that came here for the first time and joined the community like they've been here for years.
We've got like a lot of like girls that have started coming here too, so like we've got our own little like girls group now, so that's really nice. How we do a few socials here and there.
So they like have their bonding sessions and their weekends where they do what they do. I mean, we also have like a little boys WhatsApp group.
I've never met someone here that I've had any issues with. Everyone leads with honesty, I feel like. I don't feel like there's a lot of people who lie or fake, or they're here for ulterior motives.
I think I've made quite a few friends here that I do meet outside of the gym. So
it's family, literally my home. Literally my home.
Being in this gym brought me alignment. It brings me grounding. As I said before, I've been here 2.5 years on and off. During the offs, I feel the difference.
What I've unleashed here is just a kind of version of myself that I really like, and I think that's a very good thing.
Mark's Mark. Mark is top tier.
Mark's a legend. He's an absolute legend. I think his way of teaching, his patience, his interest in us as more than just customers, I would say. You can generally tell that he's a genuine guy that really cares about us.
He's been there for so long, since I was like 9. He's been there for years, and mentor, father figure, one of those, definitely, but a strong role, very strong role in my life. He's been there whenever he needs to be, at all times. and always offered the help in the way that's needed, you know, which is always what's best for me. So yeah, it's definitely been a relationship that without it, I'd have definitely led a different life. 100%, 100%. I probably wouldn't even be fighting if it weren't for Mark.
I think life gets real when responsibility falls on your shoulders, no matter what age you are. For me, it was quite young when that happened. And then lines can be blurred, like trying to figure out how to make ends meet as quickly as possible, and trying to make as much money as possible. So then you look at what are your resources, like who do you know, what are the people around you, what are they doing? And I was quite an impressionable child. I think I always wanted an older, like whether it was an older brother or an older cousin or my dad, I just wanted someone to take me underneath their wing and just teach me whatever, like how they were doing things, teach me what to do and what not to do and stuff like that. 16 years old, I found myself having a child, or with a child on the way. And for me, once he was born, or even once that the reality of having a child was born, it was like, okay, cool, life's real, let's get active. So yeah, I was trying all sorts. Ultimately, I wanted my dad. Like ultimately, like I never really felt like I needed my dad growing up until that stage. I remember that feeling of, all right, I'm gonna be a dad now. Dad kick into gear, like teach me this daddy thing, like patting me up basically. But he was on his own journey at the time. He was on his own journey, and he was off to the other side of the world. 19 years old, with my dad on the other side of the world, and I wasn't living at home. I felt like, in reflection, I think my mum didn't know how to support a young man that was in that position. So what she did was, she said to me, so she was still in church, I wasn't in church, like I stopped going to church when I was younger. So she said to me, listen, there's a guy from my church that's opening up a gym. I've paid for your first month. Don't waste my money. And yeah, that gym opened and I was the first one there on their first opening day. And I think that was where like it was the beginning of something that I didn't really see coming.
Definitely more than just the gym. I think like you can come in, you can actually have a conversation. You don't even have to train, and like it's just welcoming. Like there's been times where like I'm not here to train, but I'll just come and watch.
I think once you come around and once you stick around, you kind of feel that sense of home away from home, really. And you know, a lot of us, I live alone, so obviously coming here 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day gives you that sense of socializing, which is really good.
When you're here, it's not just you train, hit bags, smash this, it's you're here, you connect with people, you learn about your people. It's like a village. You come back to the village, you reconnect with your village, you talk. Like a lot of people train, and after training, they're here for another 2 hours or an hour. You know what I'm trying to say? Or the last class finishes at 8, we're leaving at like 11, 10 in the night. Because we're just talking with each other, it's more than just training.
I think you've got to come here and see it for yourself.
Just you can't understate enough, I think, the improvement, like I said, physically and mentally that comes with training, and the confidence that I think I walk around with. Sometimes I think just comes from the fact that I know that you could try, and you probably will fail.
And no matter who you are, or what you do, or where you've come from, whatever background you've been involved in, you're welcome here. Like, very much welcome here. Like, you, not in a way where it's like you can come and train. It's you're welcome here, as in you can come and be a part of the family. If we're going somewhere, you're invited. If there's something happening, you're invited. If you have problems, we can help you, or we'll try to help you if you want us to. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like that's what's missing with a lot of gyms. Just that extra touch, which a lot of gyms don't have.
Most of the people that come in through the gym, if not everyone, is fighting something on the outside. That's what attracts them in the first place. So my thing is, if you are coming to the gym, you're enjoying yourself, but you're still battling with that stuff outside, then I'm not doing my job right. Like, there has to be progression. even if it's a job interview that you never would have gone for before because your confidence was low, for me, that's the win. I couldn't care less if you got a world title. If you got a world title but you're struggling with your home life, you're struggling with work life, or you're spazzing out on your neighbour because they're making up too much noise, what's the world title worth? Do you know what I mean? So for me, the community is like, all right, that's my job. Make sure this community can stand on their own 2 feet, that one day when I step back, they are holding themselves up and they are supporting the younger generation. It's not, oh, Mark is top tier, or Mark is impossible, is the brand. Like, it's the people, basically. So I've got like this 10-year plan. I've got this 10-year plan where in 10 years, I will be there because I choose to be there. In terms of like, it should be self-sustainable. The youngers that are in the gym at the moment, like the 13, 14-year-olds, that are the ones that decide to stay, and in 5 years' time they're looking at their 20s, they're the ones that are going to be doing a lot of the legwork in the gym, a lot of the beginner classes, like looking after the teens that will be in the gym at the time. My team, or I would say the core that's there now, some of the core members that are there now, they'll be the ones that are managing the space. So a lot of the stuff that I'm doing at the moment, when I was like being all the glue, the shepherd, the caretaker, all that kind of stuff, they will be doing that job. They will be managing boundaries and the discipline and the expectations or the challenges. A lot of them will be doing it, whereas me, I'll be the old guy that just kind of pops in, does 1-2 classes. I'm there to mentor them. What do they call it? Not a business mentor. I can't think of the word, but it's the person that just kind of the advisory role. That I'm trying to think of the word that I'm looking for. Yeah, the advisor, the consultant, that type of person, rather than just being super hands-on and everyone relying on me. So, plan is we need to move. Like, we need more space. We need more space. The idea is to have a space that allows 2 classes to run concurrently, which for me is perfect. There's only so much time. Our peak time's in the evening, so there's only so much you can do in that time. Whereas if you can run basically 2 things at the same time, then it's a good space to be. It then encourages that feeling of like financially sustainable, because we are competitive in our prices, but it's meant to be able to be affordable. But being affordable, especially in Croydon, does mean that you can't afford the typical commercial rates and rent. So yeah, finding a new space makes that challenging, but I feel confident that we'll be able to get somewhere. So yeah, find a new space, give this team time to grow and experience, and then slowly transition responsibility more and more onto them. Keep an eye on the younger ones and those that look like they want to do more than just train, and then use their skills and help them grow their skills to then give back to the younger generation. And if some of them want to go and spread their wings, then also make sure there's opportunities for them to do so. And then eventually we'd have to probably move one more time, and that would hopefully be our forever home. That would be the long lease. So that's all part of the 10-year plan. And I can semi-retire, take more holidays.